Hello, I hope this vlog finds you doing well today. So it's a cold one here in Vermont, but that's okay because we know how to deal with it. So I wanted to briefly just mention some of what's happening out there, and I've tried to touch on it in a past video, but that was one of the ones that was taken down. So I'm trying to think of a creative way to approach it so that my video won't get taken down. There's a big debate on whether or not CRT, critical race theory, is a real thing. And it absolutely is. Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, many teachers and students have, Dave Rubin, a ton of people have been talking about it from all different avenues. Dan Crenshaw. So anyway, people have been exposing the fact that this is being taught in schools, and what people will say is, well, there's nothing called CRT being taught in schools, and it's under different names in different schools, and it's not just in schools, in different educational situations, and 100% racism is wrong. But this approach actually is still racist and points the finger and discriminates against certain people, saying that just because of the way that they're born, that they are racist or have privileges. And it encourages, in particular, white males to hate themselves. And I know people, and we've experienced it ourselves, where in school situations, you are asked to denounce your heritage or your skin color or your gender. Yes, you heard me right. Denounce. You are asked to apologize. And now, those of us who are believers, we know that there's a place for standing in the gap, right? And apologizing on behalf of what someone else has done. So on a one-on-one basis, if someone has experienced some kind of trauma around discrimination, I can very much see standing in. But other than that, this is dangerous, and it is reverse discrimination. And you have people like Kanye West and Candace Owens and all kinds of other people coming out and saying, hey, it's still racism. It's still sexism. And so I was thinking about a quote, and I hope I say it exactly right, but you can Google it. You'll get the gist. Something that Hitler, who obviously facilitated the Holocaust during World War II, something that he said, and he said, if I can't have you, I will have your children. And he focused heavily on indoctrination from a very young age. And in fact, I don't know if you know this, that they would actually take toddlers from their mothers and teach them the Nazi ideology, the ideology of hate. And so I find it really profound that we are once again implementing ideas that came out of Nazi Germany, that came from Hitler's crazy brain, which we know is demonic, and we are once again implementing eugenics. Eugenics actually came from America and was filtered over into Europe, but they are the ones who did it on a mass scale. We actually were doing it here as well, but that's probably another vlog. And we are implementing eugenics by killing our unborn and by discriminating against people with disabilities or with their age, and all of this stuff that we're talking about, saying that we're overpopulated. And let me tell you, believers, we should be stewarding this planet, but we are not overpopulated. And if you would really go down that rabbit hole, you would come to the end and find that that's a fallacy. So what I wanted to say is, parents, draw a line. If it means pulling your kids out of school, or it means getting involved in your children's school. There was a teacher in Fairfax County, which is my stomping grounds in Virginia, who yesterday stood in front of the school board and said, you need to be held accountable for the stuff that you are teaching the children, and I won't do it. And she was telling parents, you need to get involved. And we know in Prince William County, which is also in Virginia, parents have been pushing back hard. And they are saying, you are teaching our children stuff we had no idea pre-pandemic, and we're not having it. We've got people identifying as all different genders and going into the wrong bathroom, and rapes are happening, and schools are covering up for this stuff, and it's just not okay. So parents, we have to advocate for our children. Do not give your children to the state. The Bible says that they are yours to steward. They are yours. The Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go, and they will not soon depart from it. It's not a promise, but it's a probability. But training does not just mean teaching your children about God. It means everything and anything is your responsibility. Now, you can hand that over to someone else that maybe is more capable, but at the end of the day, whether they're successful or not is on you, because you are the parent. Our children are our responsibility. And we need to take that responsibility very seriously. And obviously we cannot do it in perfection, but we need to take care of our treasures, and our children are our treasures. The Bible says, where your heart is, there shall your treasure be also. And so my heart is with my children. That's what matters to me. And I believe that's what matters to you as well. We also really need to think about what kind of science experiments we are going to allow our children to be the guinea pigs of. We really need to protect their heart, their mind, and their body. And we really need to make sure that they are being taken care of as far as nutritionally, and that we really know what the medical community is wanting to do to them and with them, and we need to advocate for them and have that dialogue with your medical professionals. But at the end of the day, you're the parent, and so you get to decide. That's what I'll say on that. Hopefully this vlog won't get taken down. I hope that I have not stepped on any toes, but that I've challenged you, or just encouraged you that keep going. You're doing the right thing. Advocate for your kids. You're not too much. It's not too much to advocate for them. And even if they get a little irritated with you sometimes, one day they're going to look back and they're going to say, Mom, Dad, thank you so much. Thank you so much for making me a priority and for fighting for me when I was too immature to fight for myself. They will. I promise you they will. So I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope that you fight for your kids and for the kids around you. Bye.